Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. We are heading back to Igros Castle in order to, well, find out what we saw in the cutscene at the end of last time and then see what our characters' reactions are to it. We also need to buy some new helmets as one was stolen and one was destroyed, which isn't ideal. We also need to level up some stuff, which we're going to do now.
What is it?
So, let's have a look in here and see what we got. So, Monk. We have a lot of points to spend in Monk. So, this one is the spin attack, which we've used a few times. Pummel. We saw this one used against us, but we don't actually know what it is. So it says strike many times in quick succession to attack an adjacent unit. I gotta say, one thing about this game is I do feel like a few of the abilities could use some, like, expanded descriptions, because this is like, okay, that's cool, what does that actually mean? Can you just give me the numbers? I do kind of feel like there are many games where I just do this and I go like, can you just tell me what the numbers are? I mean, look how many numbers they give you at the top, right? They give you all of these percentage numbers, but for the actual individual abilities, they're like, yeah, you should figure that out yourself. It's like, okay, like unleashes one's martial spirit to attack a distant unit. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. That could be anything. I'm trying to see if there's another way of getting descriptions, but I don't think there is. Anyway. Doomfist invites slow, certain death with blows to pressure points. Inflicts doom on an adjacent unit. And this is fine. This inflicts doom. And doom is a status effect, and that's fine. But like this, I have no idea. I mean, I saw it used against us, but I have no idea. What's Shockwave? Releases spiritual energy mighty enough to rend the earth. Deals earth damage to units in a straight line. For 8 tiles. Okay. Purification. Releases positive energy to remove status ailments from oneself and adjacent units. Okay. Chakra. Draws out the energy within the body chakra points to restore HP and MP to oneself and adjacent units. So it's like an immediate heal and an MP heal. Huh. That seems pretty good. Yeah. Also, wait a second. This is also an immediate heal. Huh. Monk's got a lot of healing stuff in it, and revive as well. Wait. With a powerful battle cry, revives an adjacent KO'd unit. So you have two options, right? Units KO'd, you have two options. You can, one, spend your time like chanting and healing and all of that sort of stuff, or you go the monk path. You shout at them until they wake up. Fantastic. This is interesting. What else do we have? Counter. Upon receiving a physical attack, strikes back with the standard attack command. That's cool. That's like really good. Brawler, so you can use barehanded attacks even if not a monk, and then life font. Recover HP upon moving. Huh. But movement cannot be reset for units with this ability, which means that this is nerfed for me because I make very bad clicks. Or very bad, like, original places to move people. And then constantly adjust. Okay, so we have two paths forward here. We can go down a healing path, or we can go down a damage path. That's what I'm seeing here. I kind of think that chakra sounds amazing. Yeah, I don't know if it costs MP either. It doesn't say. Let me go to White Mage for a second. I just need somebody. Yeah, so this tells you it costs MP. So I'm assuming that this is a heal with an MP heal, which doesn't take any time to cast, and also on top of that costs no MP. That sounds incredible. I'll have one, please. Okay. What else do we have? We got White Mage. Well, I don't need any of this because I'm not going to take White Mage as my secondary. So, yeah, I guess magic defense boost at some point, but that's fine. Archer. Now, in theory, you could take aim, right? Or jump. What do we currently have equipped? We have Treasure Hunter equipped. That's really good. That is really good. And we have Metal. I don't think we need aim either. I think we're fine with Archer. Knight, I think we're fine with. Chemist, we're probably fine with. Might be worth grabbing Phoenix down just so I can have it at some point, honestly. I mean, Requip is also quite nice, or Re-equip. But I don't think we need it. Squire is the one that we currently have on. So I could take Salve, which gives you a Poison, Blindness, and Silence cure. I do also like the idea of increasing the speed of a distant unit. Because speed, right? I'm assuming it means speed. As in the speed stat at the top here. Well, it's called... yeah, where is speed? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, speed. So... I'm assuming it means that stat, which means that you're effectively saying that character will take more turns in action. Or, like, sorry, they will take more turns, which means that they can get more actions. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Counter Tackle's also alright. And then Black Mage, we don't have anything. Yeah. Okay, I think we're fine for you here. Obviously, the lack of hat is not great. You can equip the leather helm in the meantime, but yeah.
Need something?
Matthew. So, you've been leveling thief stuff. I think Steel Heart is incredible. What do you currently have equipped? Parry. Yeah, you see, I have a problem with parry as well. It's the same problem. Now, I could use the wiki, right? Like, I could use the wiki. I could go and just have a look and be like, what does parry do? And get the exact numbers, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it seems to like very rarely actually work.
Need something?
Which yeah, I have no idea how often it's meant to. So none of this is good. Steal XP pilfers experience points from an adjacent unit, making them one's own. That's kind of neat. Also, I'm guessing that means you can de-level enemies as well in combat if you steal their XP. Maybe not. Maybe you can just steal XP and it puts it to 0, but still, weird. On receiving a physical attack, assume an evasive stance that greatly increases unit's physical and magical parry and evasion. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Upon receiving damage, receives skill equal to the amount of damage taken, and then catches thrown items. Poach is also interesting, but it's not something I think we need until we actually have access to whatever mechanics there. So I'm going to save my points. Well, we'll see running as a secondary fundamentals. Yeah, I guess we could grab Salve. Focus is really good though. Like, focus is incredible. Movement's also interesting. What have we got? We got Treasure Hunter. Yeah. I think I'm going to save up for focus for now. That's okay. We'll leave you be. Although there is an argument to switch you back into Chemist as your secondary, because items are useful. Okay, you've got 500 points to spend. I think Holy would be really nice. Yeah, I get the feeling like that would be incredible. Although it does cost more than like the MP that you have, so let's not like do that. What have you currently got equipped? Okay. Now you've got enough MP, it's almost at the point where you might want to look at Black Mage and start grabbing like a Thunder or something. What are your stats like? Can I see anything? Magic attacks is 6. Then what does that mean? I don't know. But we are at the point where you could think about like, oh, maybe I want to take fire so I can do a little extra damage with that. Instead of, hey, I have an item. But I guess having the items is also kind of useful in of itself. Regen's also interesting, because regen's healing over time. So if you know that someone's going to take damage at some point, and they're going to continue to take damage, a little regen would be quite nice, and you can do an area of effect regen. Also, an upgrade to her cure could be good. Yeah. Like a Curaga would be very, very good. Might grab regen. Let's grab regen. And we'll grab Cura. Cool. What else have we got here? Chemist, I got any new stuff I can get? Ooh, I do. I can get one of those if I want it. Holy water cures the undead status. Wait, does that kill an undead though? If you're fighting one? That's interesting. Here, Salve would be... what's your second? So you're running items. Yeah, that would be interesting to run. Other one's counter tackle. Evasive stance, movement. Currently have treasure hunter. Yeah, I don't think counter tackle's the one for you. Yeah, there's many different paths that we can take people, and for some of them I feel like we just have to generate we just have to generate points, and then we can eventually at some point at some point after generating enough points we can use it for something, like for a big change, but right now I think we're okay. Okay. Let's see if you hear. Oh, I need to save combat sets. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Combat set. Save, I guess. Yeah, it's not ideal. Oh wait, did I have two for you? Nope. Okay, that's fine.
Need something?
Matthew. Yeah. Save. There we go. Clifton. So Clifton's doing his job as a knight. I thought that Ren power was really good. I think Ren speed might also be really good. I think Ren magic's less useful right now because for magic people we tend to face they tend to be weak to just being stabbed, basically. I was trying to think of the right way of putting it. But Ren speed I think could be interesting. Yeah. Grab that. I just boss it without even thinking about the other options. I don't know what's wrong with me. He's doing fundamentals as his secondary. Oh, focus comes as part of fundamentals. I guess I'll get you salve as well then. And then for the rest of them we'll just save points. Well, you don't have a level... yeah, so you don't have a fourth one. You don't have a foot ability. But nobody has any that would actually be worth having. Okay. That's fine.
Oh.
And then Francis wasn't in the combat, so that's fine.
Need something?
Okay, I know we just spent a while doing that, but I think it's worth doing. Nah, I think we're okay. Egros Castle.
I'm told you handled your duties most efficiently. Leave the aftermath in our brother's capable hands, and take a much-deserved rest. You've done well. Fear not for me. My wounds are not as grave as they might seem.
Lord Brother, what of Tetra?
The Order of the Northern Sky will begin a full-scale assault on the brigade as soon as their garrison is found.
But...
The enemy is routed. Even counting those fled, less than 100 of their number remain. Their leader yet eludes us. But time grows short for we Graf foals.
And for Tetra as well. You would leave her to her fate.
I have taken measures to ensure Tetra's well-being. The attack waits upon her safe return, however long that may take. Tetra is as a sister to me. I would never turn my back on her.
I don't entirely believe you.
Think matters through, Delita. Where would you even go? You must calm yourself.
Calm myself? My only sister is taken by cutthroats, and you would have me calm?
I would have you obey reason. We know not where to begin. To search now would be fruitless.
Fruitless? You speak of my sister's life!
You heard my Lord Brother. He said he would not abandon her. But there's little we can do. Delita, I cannot breathe. Forgive me, Ramza. Are you all right? I'll be fine.
I'd not believe a word of that fairy tale if I were you.
Uh-huh.
You call my brother a liar?
I mean, Argath has his faults, but I think he might be right in this case.
I do. I would not go out of my way to rescue some common maid.
What did you say?
I said he would be a fool to hold back an army for fear of spilling a few drops of your common blood.
Why, you...
Stop this, Delita!
No, no, keep going.
Release me! Damn you, Ramza! Release me!
It's as I've always said. Common blood, common man. You'll never be more than you were born, Delita. You don't belong in our world. You should be licking our boots with the rest of your ilk, churl.
You know what I'm thinking through this whole thing with Argath, where he's like, you don't belong in our world? It's that line from earlier from Dystark where it's, you're not a man of Galleon, towards Argath. It's like each one is like, well, you're not of our people, and he's like, well, you're not of our blood to the next person. It's just a cycle of, like, gatekeeping.
That does it. Enough, Delita. And you as well, Argath.
Open your eyes, Ramza. Delita is not one of us. It isn't proper that you should mix with such as he. Surely you see that.
Delita is my friend, and a dear one. We've been as brothers all our lives.
And that blinds you to the truth. You're a man grown, Ramza. It's time you left the playthings of your boyhood behind. You are a son of House Beoulve. A birth high even among the highborn. Such company ill suits you. Your brothers see this, I am sure. Even if you choose not to.
But our father, specifically before he died, was like, you should keep Delita close.
Not everyone of high birth is as ill-bred as you. I'll trust to Ramza's judgment.
Be gone from my sight, and do not think to return.
Your words cut deep, Ramza. Are we not friends?
No!
Remove yourself. I'll not ask again.
The brigade makes its base at Ziekten. Your lord brother told me himself. You've no hope of reaching the fortress from the fore. Their defenses are too strong. A rear assault is your only chance. Best of luck, my soft-hearted friend. You'll need it.
Be gone!
Why did our Lord Brother not tell us himself? Presumably because he didn't want us to go. Guest departure. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Argath. But wait, who's going to res Clifton? Oh, where is this? Okay. New rumors available. What? Okay.
Welcome. Of course.
The Corpse Brigade, the worst band of outlaws to terrorize Galleon in recent memory, has been defeated thanks to the combined efforts of the four great knightly orders led by the Order of the Northern Sky. The Order has announced that some 700 of the brigands have been captured and more than 3,000 killed in the campaign to bring the Corpse Brigade to justice. The brigade's leader, Wiegraf Foles, has yet to be captured, but a representative of the Northern Order has sworn that it is merely a matter of time before Foles is brought to justice. Assassination attempt. While the Corpse Brigade has been vanquished, their leader Wiegraf Foles continues to evade justice. Even as the Order of the Northern Sky worked to round up the last of the brigade, surviving brigade members led an assault on the manse of the esteemed House Beoulve at Igros. Their target is said to be none other than Duke Larg's advisor, Count Dystark Beoulve. Fortunately, the attempt was thwarted. Okay, and we know they've been working together, so there's good reason why they might have wanted to murder him.
Welcome. Anyone catch your eye?
Wonder if it always gives you level 1 squires when you try and recruit here, whether it's ever going to change, but for now, definitely not.
Yep, when you're
Outfitter?
looking for aught in particular. Who needs outfitting?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you had a new helmet. An iron helm. Okay, I think that's what we had before, but we'll have one.
This is your grand most apt, sir.
Okay, Matthew, you got stuff. Clifton, an iron helm for you
This is
too.
your another. Will that be all? After all,
No,
in
it's
particular.
not all. Oh, buckler. I also need to buy potions. A lot of potions. I bought 50 potions, and we're almost like we're halfway through that
Are you
already.
happy to make many thank?
Oh, there
Are
goes
you
my
happy? Thank
money.
you for your. Will that be all? Don't be a.
Okay. I don't know
What
if it's
is
an efficient use of our money. It's probably not, but you know, feel like it's what we had to do there. We had to rebuy stuff. There we go. Also, you got a set? You do have a set. Cool. Right. Next thing we're gonna do, Chronicle.
Let us trace the journeys of those who shaped history.
The plan to rid the realm of the Corpse Brigade was in its final stages. Ramza and his comrades raided one of their dens at the southernmost tip of Galleon. It was there he met Meluda, a member of the Corpse Brigade and younger sister to its leader, Wheatgrass Foals. Meluda seemed to hold a deep resentment for their aristocracy, wealthy merchants, and the ruling classes in general. Ire she directed at Ramza. The Beoulve Mans at Igros had been assailed by Corpse Brigade. The campaign to rid Galleon of these criminals had too few soldiers on guard at home. The attackers' goal was the assassination of Count Dystarg, retainer to Duke Larg. Although they succeeded in storming the manse, their murderous plot was foiled by Zalbag. As the brigands fled, they took Delita's young sister Titra as a hostage. Count Dystarg, who was injured in the Corpse Brigade's assault, informed Ramza that the brigade was already in shambles, that Zalbag was preparing for a full-scale attack to finish them off. Dystarg promised this offensive would not be carried out until Titra was brought back to safety. Argath asserted that delaying the attack to save the life of a common maid would be foolish, enraging Delita. I can't imagine why.
I'll be waiting.
State of the realm?
The records here paint a vivid picture of this tumultuous era.
So this is after so this is Brigand's Den, this is after that, so we can see where certain people are. So we were here. Zalbag, Dystarg, and Alma were here. Gregoroth, Levine over here. I don't know if we actually heard of this guy before. Titra, Hyrule, and Meluda Foals over there. Okay, interesting. Now we're here. So if we have a look here, you can see that Zalbag's heading out this way. This guy is with Titra over here. We parted ways with Argath, as we should have done.
You are always welcome.
Encyclopedias, we got new stuff.
May lead to fresh discoveries.
So what's new here? Last bit. Wait, we lost we lost. Oh, look at that! It's just the font change on the second page. Like I was thinking we'd lost some words, but the font changes and it gets closer together. Meeting Argath and Meluda has forced Delita to question his own place. Dystarg. He was greatly wounded in a recent surprise attack by the Corpse Brigade is the new thing here. Sword Maiden of the Corpse Brigade and trueborn sister to its leader, Wheatgrass Foals. During their time together in the Dead Men, she served as one of his lieutenants, fighting at his side to defend the realm in the 50 Years' War. Yet, at war's end, the crown failed to honour the dead men's valour with just recompense, giving them cause to rise against their former liege lords. Meluda possesses an unshakable desire to see the common folk lifted out of poverty and oppression. Also, I'm not sure how they said lieutenant, whether it's lieutenant or lieutenant in this game. I would assume it'd be lieutenant, because they've been using kind of Britishy stuff, but we'll see. What happened there? You see that? It went down like 5. Okay, I think I remember the new ones. Gustav Margrave. Okay. Forced to leave the Northern Order, eventually joining the dead men. There was some friction between Gustav and Wiegraf over the Corpse Brigade's objectives. After abducting Marquis Elmdor, he was slain by Wiegraf, who saw him a rogue element. So that's the end of his story. This was new. A knight of the Corpse Brigade, Gragoroth, stormed the Beoulve manse at Igros to assassinate Count Dystarg, a retainer to Duke Larg. Although he failed to kill his intended target, Gragoroth did abduct Delita Hyriel's younger sister, Titra, as he fled. The Order of the Northern Sky searches for him, but has turned up no clues to his whereabouts. Okay, so this one, a reputation for selfishness. He envies Ramza, who, despite being of higher birth than Argath, does not appreciate his own fortune. Okay, then we have you. She was taken hostage after a failed assassination attempt by the Corpse Brigade on Lord Dystarg. Her current whereabouts are unknown. Okay. Cool. And then the rest of this is all stuff we already know about. Wonderful. Well, it says we have to go here.
Beautiful, isn't it? Do you think Titra might be watching this same sunset?
Don't worry, Delita. I'm sure she is well.
Something's been bothering me. For some time now.
Yes, that was Argath, but he's gone now. You don't need to worry about him.
Argath's words trouble you, do they not?
There are things beyond the power of our changing, try though we might.
Do not say that. If a thing can be endeavored, it can be done.
Will endeavor grant me an army, Ramza? I would save Titra with these hands if such were in my power, but I cannot. 'Tis my meager lot in this life. Ramza, do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Okay. Let's head straight here because, well, it's not like we have any money. So the Lenalian Plateau. A barren plateau dotted with rocky outcroppings reminiscent of tombstones, but little flora of which to speak. Let's go in. Five units, because we have one less guest unit. So I'm guessing 6 is the usual party size in this game, but guest units take the up space. That would kind of make sense. This looks like a small level, but maybe it's exactly the same size as all the others.
Onward.
I'm gonna take Matthew. I'm gonna take Clifton.
Aye.
Although maybe this is an opportunity to not take like Clifton and to instead take like Claudia.
Ready.
And then back here we'll have
We shall
Belisine.
not lose.
Yep. Wait, I get another unit. Francis.
It's time.
Yeah, let's start leveling him.
It's time.
Oh no. I see the magic users.
They guard this way as well. No route is left for us out of these highlands.
Then let us lower our weapons and raise the white banner.
If I'm to die, I'd sooner do so swinging a sword than swinging from the gallows. I'll not be led away in chains.
Defeat Meluda again. Except this one looks like a more difficult fight. Okay.
Where is Wiegraf? What have you done with Titra?
Teacher, that Beoulve girl Gragorov took hostage.
Teacher is my sister, no more a Beoulve than you. Please, she's no value as a hostage. Return her, I beg you!
Return your sister? As you nobles return what you take from us? Our lives, our dignity, and all else that you have claimed as your own? We ask nothing more than that you return to us what is ours by right. But you deny us even that. You take and take until there is naught left. And you wonder why we take up arms against you. Why we struggle, though it cost us our lives. Save your high-born breath. Your words are wind, and no amount of howling will see your sister free.
But I am not your enemy.
Right.
I don't know if she sees it that way. Okay, so major problem here. Well, many major problems. You're a time... What is a time mage? Okay, so you're a class I've never heard of before. Okay. Wait, let's cancel this for now. What is a time mage? Hard to click on. Do you have time magics? Which allows you to haste units. Okay, which speeds them up, I assume. So you make units have, like, more turns, effectively, by increasing speed. Right, for a zoom in here for a second. I feel like Ramza has to go here. I was trying to think of another route for him, but I think he has to go here. I can't hit anyone with anything. I just want to see how this looks. So it's 50 healing? That's incredible.
Said he does it.
That's insanely good. Especially as that's AoE. Delita goes, but nobody else goes right now. So I could do a... no, Protect goes far too late. I was thinking I could do something like a regen or something, but... yeah, no, it goes far too late. Okay. Can I hit... no, I can't hit you with anything. Yeah, so if I do anything, it goes after those... no, it goes well late in the turn order. It's almost at the start of next turn. Just due to how things have worked out. Let me have a look at the turn order for a second here. Yeah, it's because they're all at like 90 CT. It's because everyone's so close. So yeah, you effectively go at the start of a new turn. Okay. You know, you'd almost be better waiting just so we can desync your turns.
Ready.
So that's what I decided to do.
There's no other way.
Okay. No, please, I just got it.
There.
No! I had to pay 1,000 gil for that.
No time to waste.
Okay. Time Mage, cast Haste, I'm assuming. Yep. Soon, anyway. What are you casting? Fire?
Best proceed with caution.
Okay. Who did you cast fire on? Or fire on? On that square. Okay, so that's gonna hit Delita currently. I don't know if I've got a way to fix that, but as long as we don't walk in the center, we're mostly fine. Okay, I'm gonna try and steal Rebecca. Never mind, I'm gonna try and steal Rosa. Okay, we got Rosa.
That's it.
Nice. Claudia? So where's the fire going? So haste is going on that one. It's going there. So we're fine here, I think. Wait. face that direction. Could go and cast our own fire or thunder. Should be fine here. They seem to be casting fire, so let's cast thunder. Oh yeah, somebody was also telling me, I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but let me go and look at Delita here for a second. I assume it is true, but they tell me, you see that thing next to your attack, so you've got the accuracy, right, above the damage number, and the one next to it with the 3 stars, apparently that's your zodiac, like, compatibility, and that's what's changing the damage on us occasionally. I think that's it. Yeah, I think they explained it better, but I think that's that. So that's what we should be paying attention to. Okay, so you cast haste, which is fine. It missed. It hit.
What's this?
It hit. Okay. So 2 of them are hasted. We cast thunder. Oh, it did some damage, which is better than nothing. Fyra.
This is going well.
Yeah, okay. So I could do a Cura in here. I think would be fine, and it will cast immediately. That's why I was saying I wanted her desynced, so she can start casting things immediately. Ideally, we want to do a regen like there. Oh. Yeah, no, he died before that would trigger, so I need to use Cura. Okay, wait.
Allow me to aid you.
Too close for comfort.
Many thanks.
Cool. Okay, you're gonna try and haste her. What's your plan? Yeah, I hate that. Hate that plan. So that's fire there. Not fire, just fire. So, can you, kill this guy? Yes. Okay.
Fall! Everything lost.
I feel like that was just a sensible move at that point. Delita moves forward, attacking Rebecca. Hey, you leveled up.
The fruits of
nice.
my labors.
Rebecca gets her turn. She's going to attack Delita, but she's setting herself up perfectly to be hit by...
Damn it.
Rosa. Okay. That's a thunder with a 0% hit chance. Oh, because he's aiming at his dead friend, I see. Alright, throwing stones at Dimebert. It's also going to hit us. Where can you move to? You can move to there. I think I kind of just got to move, like... I've either got to move in and heal. Do I have a heal? I do, so I could move in and potion. So that's option number 1, is move in and potion to hope it's enough. Option number 2 is move up and hit Rebecca, I think. Yeah, I think let's go and try and hit Rebecca if we do that. How much damage are we doing? 11. I think I'm going to try and heal. I don't know if it's the right move. I think it's what I'm going to try, though. Because it's only thunder. It's not, like, Thundara. So we should be okay. Yeah, I don't like that she's hasted. That fills me with... It missed. Okay. I was going to say it fills me with a sense of dread, but not anymore. Yeah, okay, so he still died. That's good to know.
With this new power,
Bad call on my part.
There's no other way.
You gonna kill Ramza? Yep. Okay, so we need to raise.
Not like this.
Okay, Matthew. Keep stealing hearts. It's 100%. It says 50, it means 100. It's incredible. Now you can res Ramza. Means he would get a turn there. Uh-huh. You get a turn after magic user. Uh-huh. I'm trying to figure out how that would work. If she comes and hits Ramza, she's still likely going to kill him. That's the problem I have with that. Could do like a fire or something on one of the back ones. Like we could try like a fire here. Let's try to see where that hits and who it hits. I think that would be fine. So you gotta do 7 damage. I think that could be fine. And you are gonna move full distance. I almost waited. You're gonna res him. Which will still res him before his turn, which is what really matters. Okay. That's just a little extra damage there. He leveled up. Raise, dropping. Now, he's not going to have a ton of health, but he's got enough that he can survive the one person whose turn is in the middle's turn. You do 36 damage with your attack? Okay, I thought you might be weak and pathetic, but apparently not. Okay, it goes my turn, my turn. I think I gotta kill this mage at the back. I think it's just the sensible play here.
It's over! My life.
Just a little bonk.
Over.
Okay. Now 17 damage if it hits. Weapon parried, but it's okay. Another 7 damage coming in on Hasted Mage. 3 damage coming in on Hasted Mage. Hasted Mage that could be on our side if I stole her heart. It's not a high percentage chance. But you see, it's not a high percentage chance, but if you ever look at it, it's a 75% thing. Like 3 stars. So that might be like more proof towards it. Throw stone. Just keep knocking health lower and lower and lower.
Easy target.
Okay. Wait. Claudia. It's time to kill.
So much left undone.
Good job, Claudia. Charm wore off. Not ideal. Okay. Could raise Delita. Benefit of raising Delita is that he will then be there to take a hit. Could heal people. Could regen. Could chuck a cure in here and heal you. Because everything goes after objective. Move you in here. And then chuck a potion in like this.
Leave that to
thereby
me.
keeping yourself kind of safe. But yeah. Okay, that's going to kill Ramza, right? Yep. 100%.
You're mine.
Actually, looking
I
at
can
that,
do this.
according to the affinity, that means that
My
that's
time
the
is
reason why
now.
she's doing quite so much to Ramza. So if I want Ramza to have a turn now, I have to res him right now with a Phoenix Down. So you have to move like here, which is dangerous, I understand. But it's because I need you to be rest, so you can have a turn.
I needed that.
Okay.
I must press on.
We get you to attack. Reasonable damage. Your other option is healing, right? There's nobody else who needs healed. It's just you, but you would heal 50. I guess your other option is you head down here. You attack in here for 28. Just do what you can. Yeah. I do like the idea of chakra, though. To heal up. If I heal up, I will be able to take a hit. Matthew gets a turn. Matthew might be able to use another charm. Whether it works or not, who knows, but he might be able to use it. Okay, you're going to chakra.
No cause for concern.
Cool. And then you're going to move here just to keep Francis safe-ish. Matthew, I'm going to need you to steal a heart here. Let's go. It worked. It's 100% successful. It's incredible. Okay. Now we have some thinking. So you're going to become uncharmed, probably. You're sitting there. You're charmed. Then it's your turn. Okay. Can I raise Delita this turn? Yes. And then you're going to move all the way up there. You're still charmed. Wonderful. That's what we love to see. Cloak evasion. Okay. Rosa's turn. She's going to attack the other one, which is going to make them not charmed. No. Okay. Well. Claudia. Actually not entirely sure what you should do here. Guess Claudia should probably run up here. And I don't know. Oh, you don't really have anything to do now that I think about it. Because I don't want to attack her because she's... Yeah. You should heal then. Yeah. You should potion. You're the most well-protected chemist the world has ever seen. You're in full night stuff, but... Ending your days basically just healing. Raise.
You mustn't give in.
Which says it has 35% chance of success. It seems to be 100% successful as well.
There's no other way.
Okay. You're hitting Ramza for 60, which is gonna hurt, don't get me wrong. But that's survivable. Okay. Take a step back. Chuck in a potion.
My thanks.
Okay.
Right.
You should attack the person next to you. I hate cloak. Cloak evasion's awful for us here. Matthew? Okay, down here. And steal her heart. Fantastic.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. This might be a regen turn. This feels like a good turn to use regen. If I can get it cast, that is. So when does it go? It goes after 6. Which is fine. In theory. Wait, I thought this was AoE. Oh, it might be, but yeah, verticality might not apply to it, so that's fine.
Me then.
So he's going to attack for 14, if he can hit, which he can. Nice. Yep, she's going to uncharm the other one. Oh, she's going to rend the helm with the other one. Which got shield parried, failed to rend. That means that they're still charmed. Okay. Okay. Cloak evasion. Get up here. Actually, you know what? You're much better turn for you. Potion.
Easy enough to treat.
Cool. There's regen dropping. It missed. Okay, good turn. Good turn. Hit. Yep. Needed to be done.
I mustn't fall. Our struggle is not yet won. There's no other way.
Rend helm, you've already taken his helmet off.
Oh no.
Might as well just said stab head. Okay, working out turn orders here. So like heading up here and using a potion is probably pretty good.
I needed that.
Right. Charm fell off. Well, okay. I can do one more Cura, but only just. You could get me some extra MP, couldn't you? Here, actually, let's go here. Hey!
Find indeed.
Bottle of eye drops. Although, wait a second, I didn't confirm that movement, did I? That's interesting that I didn't confirm that, and yet it went through. Huh. Yeah, do this.
Leave it to me.
So what I'm meaning by interesting is not like, oh, interesting, it took away my choice, but interesting in that implies that you could just try moving to every square and until you get one that succeeds. You have to get pretty close to the enemy, huh, for this one? A little bit of a risky maneuver. But it's not risky because it's a 100% success chance, obviously.
My strength is yours.
I won't let you down.
He's protected. Nice.
Why this struggle? Does your cause truly demand such bloodshed? Have we wronged you? If we are the reason for your suffering, what would you have us do? I wish to understand it. What fuels your hatred?
Vilest are they who knowingly grease the wheel of our oppression. Still, it is enough that you can stand before me in ignorance. You may not see the world beyond your high walls, but that does not mean they mark its boundaries. It may well be you've done no wrong, but it is your place in the world that drives my hatred on. You bear the name Beoulve, and that name is my enemy.
It's time.
That's interesting because it's the second time that one of a character has said, "While you bear the name," right? Oh, that looks like that doesn't cast where I want it to there, actually. It's annoying. Well, if I go here, does it cast where I want it to? The chakra implies it's a two-tile thing. Yeah, I need to go here. Okay.
Are you alright?
Cool, so I wanted to give her MP. But yeah, second time a character's been like, while you bear the name Beoulve, so it makes me think that maybe at some point we won't. Or we'll get rid of it. Okay. That was good damage. Okay, she's still charmed. She's going to try and rend helm again, thereby uncharming this person if it hits. Oh no, maybe not. We're actually cool. Rosa. Continuing to bully this other one in the corner. Claudia. Could grab this, but I think that was one of the magic users, wasn't it? Thinking of how many turns I have left. Nah, you should grab that. Acquire high potion, yeah. That's fine. Which now means that you're technically one of our best healers.
I am a soldier of the Corpse Brigade. I will not turn and run.
Lay down your weapon, Meluda. The battle is lost. Sheathe your blade and let us talk. Surely we can find some common ground.
In like a turn, once we pick up that crystal.
I will speak to my brother. Even Duke Larg himself. You must trust me.
Were you to lend an ear? What then? Highborn or no, a lone cub cannot set the world aright by his mewling. You have been blind to our woes since the day you were born. What hopes have you of easing them? If you wish to ease aught, it is your own conscience, your shame for having your naivety laid bare. And so you offer us pity for all the good it will do our cause. Nay, I will not be taken by your honeyed words. I have heard my share of noble lies. I'll hear no more.
My words are not false. I wish to help. I truly do. Mayhap I am powerless, as you say. But ere you continue on this bloody path, will you not consider another? Work together with me. Or even use me if you'd rather. I ask only that you try for peace.
There's no other way.
Okay, she's attacking Delita. Right. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay. Have anything else to do here? I can chuck a potion in. Will not hit target. Okay. Wait then. Okay, she's turned into a chest. Heal. Grab that. White staff. Well, that's cool. Okay.
My turn.
Is that Rebecca being uncharmed? It is. Okay, go and hit her. Okay. Attack.
What now? Where to?
Now I think you die. Get this right. Not quite, but almost. I think Delita's gonna come and get that kill.
My thanks.
Cool. Yep. Which lets her out. Going for Rush for the kill.
It's over!
This is the end.
Nice. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Gonna continue attacking.
Take this!
Oh. I was wondering whether you got anything for clearing the fight without killing Meluda. I don't know. Obviously, that's going to be difficult to find out. Up into the corner here. And potion you up. Okay.
For victory.
Over here. cast a protect. I was gonna say there, but that's not gonna hit who I want it to hit. Okay. Here. Okay. Missed.
It's time.
Get into the corner. Take damage. Charm is worn off.
Come on.
Throw a stone. Matty's level went
push
up.
on now.
Claudia.
I've lost
Another
the
attack.
upper hand.
Me then.
Is he going to throw a stone or is he going to attack for the kill? He's not going to get the kill, that's fine.
There!
Not good.
Okay, he leveled
No
up.
substitute for
Her turn.
experience.
I will not run.
Oh, you're going to try and kill our white mage. Ow.
I refuse to die.
Rosa
here.
gets a turn. Francis, down here. Chuck a potion in. Right. Get the kill.
Am I to die here?
Right.
Okay. I'm tempted to let it cycle one more time. So if I'm going to do that, let's go here. And let's use Chakra. Oh, you're on the wrong level? Ugh. Okay. Actually, go here. Use Chakra.
This should help.
Cool.
No turning back.
Just try and block a little bit of where they can walk to. Okay.
Ready.
Delita's going to use a potion on himself. Alright, let's see. Any more?
I will not run.
Nope. You can't rend his helmet. He doesn't have a helmet.
There.
It's just gonna hurt a lot. Okay, that's fine. I might wait for these two to finish their death.
I'll not be defeated.
Cool. Right. Get over here. That's fine. Okay.
It's time.
Move up here. Actually, move here. Then drop a chakra. Okay. That's fine. Wait. Move. Wait.
How to proceed?
I wonder if you can chuck a heal in from here. Nope. Okay. Well, wait.
Now is the time.
Get behind the line here and wait. Delita's coming in for the kill. Okay, cares not for us farming items.
Yeah.
I will not run.
Ow.
Take this.
Okay.
Right.
I think now we do it. Longsword. Nice.
I have you now! I must keep moving forward. The fruit of my labors.
Work together, you say? Do not make me laugh. To utter those words and be deaf to the arrogance in them. You truly are a high-born cup. It will never change. For that, I pity and despise you. Forgive me, brother.
Why? Why must it end like this? What am I doing? What have I become?
Victory is yours! Okay. 4,500 gil, a silken robe, and some battle boots. Ramza contributed. Well, I'm going to head back here. Let's have a look at the new stock of the outfitter first, and then we'll figure out everything else. Mage Masher. Created especially for the purpose of fighting mages, this knife has the power to rob its victims of speech. Apply silence. So this is the one that we got, the white staff, that has the chance of removing doom if you attack. Okay. Ring mail. Oh, cool. So it's clothing that's got a little bit tankier. And there's the silken robe, which we got one of. Huh.
May I be of further assistance? I await.
Well, let's head out here to start with. You?
What do you need?
I need you probably to equip this. Yep. Okay. And the white staff. She's now Melusine the White. Francis.
What is it?
You can now have, well, yeah, no, you can't have anything else right now. Are we okay with him being, do we think that he should be chemist? That's the question I have now. He's learned a lot of these things. We could, in theory, switch him into something else now. I'm actually tempted, right, to have him keep his chemist points unspent and switch him. Now, why would I do that? Also, Geomancer is now unlocked for somebody, but I would keep his points unspent so that I can put it into whatever thing we come across that I need him to be able to remove. And then we would switch his job to be Black Mage, which I think is what I'm going to do.
A new endeavor.
Francis is now a Black Mage. Means that he can now use the hempen robe. That's all fine. And the rod. Then you can have item secondary. Okay. And that now means that we can use Fire and Thundara with a little bit more oomph. Can I see, like, if I switch him? So that's 6. If I switch him... Actually, you know what I should do? Combat set. There we go. I can see. So he's at... yeah, so it doubles his magic attack to do this. Okay. Fair enough. That's pretty good. Francis, do you get to be set as a favorite yet? I don't think so. I don't think you're in the quite in the favorites group.
What is it?
Here, Rend Power I think is huge, so you should have it. Beyond that, I don't think anything else matters for you.
You need me?
Melusine. Don't think we got enough for anything for you. Oh, actually, Squire, we got enough for focus if we want to give you focus. But I don't think we want to, right? No, I think we're fine. That's okay. Right, Matthew.
Need something?
350. We can now steal Helm and Shield and XP. Steel XP is definitely interesting, but I like Steel Helm and Steel Shield, especially with how often they're destroying my helms. We'll grab a steel helm. Okay. Just mean I'm going to have to actually look at people and check whether they have helms or not. But that's okay, and I'm saving up for focus on that one, I think. Right,
Yes.
Ramza, who has lost his helmet again. I just remembered he's lost his helmet, and we don't have a replacement apart from the leather helmet. I'm assuming you're the person with the new job. Geomancer. Yeah. Okay, it's the upgrade of monk. It's also, we need one more level of monk to get us whatever this is. Although I also need everything on that side. Level 2 is needed for that. Level 5 is needed for this. Okay. What is Geomancer? A warrior who manifests the dormant power of the land. The Geomancer's job, command Geomancy, enables a multitude of attacks that utilize the terrain beneath one's feet. Alright, first of all, we're in a combat set. That's okay. So I'm going to learn that ability. Oh, sorry, I'm going to change job.
Interesting.
To Geomancer, and then I'm going to create that as combat set 2. And then I can do this. So, you get more magic, but you lose some physical strength. You also gain some movement as well. But you lose some jump, and you lose some speed. Then you lose some evasion. Okay. But you also gain some equipment stuff, but that's because the equipment stuff is weapons. Interesting. Okay. Well, what can a Geomancer do? Sinkhole. Applies Immobilize. This is a lot of different status effects. There was a similar one that we saw earlier that was a lot of different status effects, and I went, I don't really know what to do with that. Yeah, I think I'm in a similar situation. I don't really know what to do with that. I do like this one, but... Allows move across and even stop on the surface of lava. Huh. That sounds really interesting. I'm going to switch you back to Monk, because I want to see what the other stuff is. No. Oh. Who has the... I can find who has the Iron Helm. Clifton, okay. Clifton, you're now getting the leather helm. Sorry. Right. So yeah, I want to stay in this job at least another level, because then we can start to figure out what this is, although you're going to have to go down Thief to get there. Although your Thief should be, like, not too bad. Because once we go into Archer and then into Thief, well, wait a second, if I go in here...
What is it?
How many Archer levels did you need to reach Thief? 3. Yeah, so you're almost there on Archer, right? Almost. Kinda. Not really. Okay, so but one Archer one might get you there, so then you can get into Thief, which would then, in theory, allow you to then access whatever this class is at the end, but anyway, it's fine. That's cool.
Need something?
Oh yeah, we also have
Making
Delita, still
preparations.
level 4, still, like, just living his best life.
What is it? My lord?
So an iron sword is better than a long sword, right? Yeah. So, you're fine.
Need something?
So using a blind knife. Claudia?
What do you need?
We can upgrade you to, well, the iron sword, I guess. And then
You have my
Thomasine,
attention.
we can upgrade you to the long sword. Okay. We're getting there. Right. Events.
Here we may learn
Ooh,
more
there's a
of
movie for
pivotal
this one.
moments in history.
On their way to Zeekden, Delita and Ramza come upon a small meadow painted gold by the setting sun. As they gazed in awe at the natural beauty around them, Delita began to question his lot in life. Unable to provide him with the answers he sought, Ramza could do little but stand silent and powerless. Delita then pressed a blade of grass to his lips and began to whistle, a trait Barbanath had once taught them as children. Then, Ramza led the journey to Zeekden Forest, the Corpse Brigade stronghold where Titra was reported to be held. As he and his allies crossed the Lenalian Plateau. They clashed against Maluda of the Corpse Brigade. They clashed again with Maluda of the Corpse Brigade. Ramza pleaded that she lay down her arms and surrender, but Maluda merely condemned him for his naivety. Though she eventually fell in battle that followed, she fought courageously to the very end. Movie.
Beautiful, isn't it? Do you think Teacher might be watching this same sunset?
Don't worry, Delita. I'm sure she is well.
Something's been bothering me. For some time now.
Argath's words trouble you, do they not?
There are things beyond the power of our changing, Ramza. Try though we might.
Do not say that. If a thing can be endeavored, it...
Will endeavor grant me an army, Ramza? I would save Teacher with these hands if such were in my power. But I cannot. 'Tis my meager lot in this life. Ramza, do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
This time a lot closer to the same scene, but again the tone is just subtly a little bit like...
What did these people think? What
a little bit more
compelled them?
melancholic, a little bit like just a tiny bit darker than it felt when we played through it. Interesting. Okay. Also, I did want to say, just because it reminded me there, I think the voice acting in this game, not including this because this wasn't from this game, but you get what I'm meaning, has been really good up until this point. Like in the previous fight, I felt it was pretty good. So I've just thought I'd mention it while I noticed it. Like it's a small thing, but it adds quite a lot to the conversations in battle.
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
So yes, she died on the Lenalian Plateau following the battle against Ramza, and that'll be the only new thing. Yeah. Do we need to do any grinding? I've been thinking about how we want to do this, by the way, these grinding bits, where we, or not bits, but like where we want to level people up to Ramza's level, because we may need to do that at some point. What I think we should do is we should do story events, right? And then, if we notice that there's a large discrepancy, like right now, there's a huge discrepancy, we should maybe try and do like a fight or two to get people to Ramza's level. But I think we should use Ramza as the baseline and basically say, if they're really far from Ramza's level, we need to do some kind of other fight in order to even things up. Like here, we could do a fight with Claudia, Francis, Melusine, Clifton, or Matthew, and then Thomasine here. And I think that would be fine. Like, I think that would give us enough to get through a combat. Yeah, I think that might be what we want to try and do going forward. She's also getting to the point where she can kind of actually... like, these two together can probably trip-sit anyone, because he can just power up, and she can do a reasonable job of healing. The only problem is she's actually getting to the point where she's too high level, so we might need more. I am wondering, by the way, if we ever actually naturally recruit anyone, or whether I have to go and get people from the Warriors Guild. I'm kind of assuming that at some point we will naturally recruit people. It does feel like we're still kind of in... like, it feels like we're in a prologue section. I know it's chapter 1 and we've done the prologue, but it feels like we're still in, like, the early part. As in, it feels like it hasn't quite revealed everything it's going to reveal to us. It's opened up a little bit. It's saying, okay, we've given you some systems to work with. Try just doing a bit of the game with these systems for now. And I feel like in a minute or two, or in a battle or two, it's going to open up and it's going to go, okay, well now we're going to give you some more systems and some more things to work with, right? It feels like it's about to open a little bit wider. And I suspect it will happen once we deal with the Corpse Brigade and once we find out what happened to Delita, as in, where did he go missing for Ramza to then see him in the future? And then I think we're going to move into new stuff. That's how I'm thinking it's going to play out, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.